Mama Mouse, and she's walking through the house with her 3 little legs. And as she's walking through the house, a cat comes round and looks at her. And she stands up on her hind legs and turns to the cat and goes, "Run, run, run, run!" like that. And the cat runs off. And she turns to her little babies, says, "Never underestimate the power of learning another language." And what does that mean? And we're talking here about the language of success. So the intention today is 3 tools to help you achieve your goals. Greater clarity on your goals and dreams, and feel even more confident in your ability. So my story. I came from the UK originally, and I came here in 1993. But what happened for me was the fact that my mother died of cancer when I was nearly 10. My father remarried. My stepmother and him had arguments. They had another child, and he found it difficult to carry on, and he ended up committing suicide in our garage. And my stepmother walked out that same night and left us all with the neighbours. So it was about finding resilience to carry on and move on. This had a huge impact on my life. So my promise here is that I will give you as much as I can tonight with the information that I have. So you are capable of more than you know. And there's a little boy lifting the weights and saying, "Yeah, I can do it." And so can you. And so can you. It's all about our mindset. Our goals and dreams are often born out of the challenges that we face. So I faced some challenges. I could have stayed stuck. I could have stayed in the poor me. And, this life is terrible, but I actually used that and harnessed that energy to move forward. Unfortunately, my younger brother didn't, and he also committed suicide, and I had a sister who committed suicide. So you have to know to dig deep and find the resilience to move forward in life and find your inner strength, because life is going to give you tough times. And it's through those tough times we actually become the greater person. It's who I wish to become, not through this challenge. So, challenges you will have always. We have 2 signals for growth. We have our longing. I really long to go on that holiday. I have a longing to own this. I have a longing to do this or that. You hear yourself saying, "I only wish I could do this. I wish I could do that." Or through our discontent. "This really pisses me off. I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to be doing this." So we have our longing or our discontent. And these are 2 areas that create growth in our life. So we are going to create results in our life, first of all, because we carry on the same path, doing the same thing, day in, day out. And that is by default. Or you can choose to design your life. You can say, "I'm going to do this. I'm going to set a path for doing that." And that's what Tiara helps people do. He helps you design a future for yourself. So we have 4 areas in our life. We have our health and wellness. We have our love and relationships. We have our vocation, which is a calling from within. What is my job? What is it do I really want to be doing? What is my heart calling me to do? And we have our time and money freedom. Now I'm going to ask you a few questions in a minute, and there's nothing you need to jot down, but make a note mentally for yourself, because I want you to think about these areas in your life. Now, the results formula. Your thoughts, what you're thinking now, comes from the beliefs and things that you have. But those create the feelings that you have inside. The feelings that you have will denote the action steps that you're going to take. And the action steps that you're going to take will lead to the results. Now, I call this a cycle as well. Because if you're going to get bad results, then you're going to start going, oh my goodness, I can't do this. Then you'll get that feeling of feeling down and I'm not good enough. Then you're not going to take the actions. Then you're going to get poor results. Or you could be thinking,
finding good action.
Yeah, I could do this. Thinking differently about yourself. Checking in with your beliefs and values and saying, I feel good about myself. I can really do this. Then you'll take some action steps. I could have tonight said, oh my goodness, this isn't working. It's not working. That's the pack up, go home, don't do it. Or, well, how could I grow through this? What could I learn from this experience? And be adaptive and changing with that. And that will get different results. So, the results never lie. So you need to always check in, or we need to check in, what am I really thinking? What am I really believing about myself? Creating new results starts with noticing what you're noticing. So, okay, what am I feeling today? What am I noticing about myself? What am I noticing about the action steps I'm willing to take? And notice that about yourself, because a lot of the time we shove it in, walk through life as though nothing's happening, but actually noticing what's going on around you, noticing how you're feeling, what you're thinking. What am I thinking today? Okay, why? And question. So we're going to look at the assessment. Every one of us has a dream inside of us, whether you know it or not. Every single one of us has a dream. So I'd like you to think about your health and wellness. You could be, and at the moment I would say I'm sitting on a 4 because I've got sciatic pain in my bum. 0 means your life is terrible, you're sick, nothing's going well in your health and wellness. Or you could be a 10, where everything's fantastic. So think about it for yourselves. Where are you sitting on that line? As I say, at the moment I'm feeling like I'm possibly a 4, and I've taken steps to eradicate that. Okay, have you thought? So 1, they say 1 to 5, but 1 to 10. Love and relationships. Where are you sitting on your love and relationships? Are you at the 0 end or the 10 end? I'm about a 7. I haven't got the love of my life, but I've got fantastic relationships with my children and friends. So that would be the icing on the cake. So where are you sitting on your love and relationships? Yeah. Yeah. So, and vocation and your expression, your work. Where are you sitting on this? Are you doing what your heart makes you sing? Are you actually going to work saying, I may not be enjoying this, but I know this work is filling me so I can do X, Y, Z. Yeah? So where are you sitting on your vocation, your expression of who you truly wish to be? Where's that? 3. So yeah, you're not filling yourself up. Yeah. This applies to you as well. And the other one is your time and money freedom. Now, you may have all the time in the world, but no money. Or some people have loads of money, but no time. Could be a mixture. So where are you sitting on your time and money freedom?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about the same. I'm about the same as you, Dan.
Yeah.
Effective with my time.
So they're all things that can impact us.
Yeah.
Now, when we go through, we do our life assessment, we need to work out, focus on one of those areas. So both of you are saying like the time and money freedom was the lowest out of all those 4 areas. So think of that when we go through the next exercise. Yeah? So the first key here is design your dream. You can't build a house unless you have blueprints. You couldn't say, oh, I want to build a house. Okay. How many bedrooms? How high is the ceiling? Do you want a bathroom? Do you want a kitchen? Do you want a front door, back door, windows?
So if you build it, you'll forget some parts.
Yeah. So you have to have a blueprint. You have to know which way are the windows going to open, which way are the doors going to open.
Likely get there and then next minute you'll hit a run.
Yeah. So we need to have a blueprint. We need to design our life. So if you want to change your life, you need to start to think, what do I really wish to have in my life? How do I wish to bring these things about? What do I truly wish to design in my life? And lots of us go through life and not even thinking about it. And we suddenly end up in our retirement years thinking, whoa, life's gone and I haven't done anything of which I truly wish to do, because we didn't actually design it. We didn't put it down. So the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. Clarity is power. I always love this, because the lenses that we look through come from the beliefs and values that we've been given and we've grown up with. So they cloud what we believe is possible for us. Because we're looking through that lens. Nobody in my family has ever done this. Nobody's done that. I can't do it because I haven't got the skills. So that's the lens that you're looking through. So you have to clean that off and know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to have clarity because I'm going to be a builder, or I'm going to do this. When I wanted to become a training officer, I knew with certainty that I wanted to be a training officer when I was in my 20s. And I was doing a job. Now, to qualify as a training officer, I had to give up my job. I couldn't be working to do the training. I knew with clarity that's what I wanted to do. So I gave up the job to train to be a training officer. Then I got the job as a training officer. But I had to let go of something first, and I had a clear vision that that was something I wanted to do. So clarity is power. The quality of your life is determined by the questions you ask. Now, how could that be? Now, I've had sciatica or something like that. Now, I've been asking myself, how is this serving me? Why is this happening for me for my greater good? Not, oh God, why is life treating me like this? I'm actually questioning, what is the benefit in this for me? Because there's a benefit in it for me. And what I've been doing is I've been pushing myself to do X, Y, Z. What this is getting me to do is actually prioritize myself and take rest times. So there's always a better way of questioning things. So instead of, why me? Okay, oh, how am I growing through this? How is this benefiting me? Can see the difference in the angle of the question? Yeah? Instead of,
Incredible.
This is always happening to me. Oh, great, I'm growing through this. So what would you love? What would you love? Because you're at a perfect age to design your life. What would you love in your life? So we're going to go in a bit of a time machine. And I want you to be completely open, playful, and allow yourself, money isn't an object, time isn't an object, people aren't an object, nothing. Just be playful with it. So you're going to step into your McLaren or whatever. I can wave a magic wand. It's going to be 2027. So I'd like you to be thinking, what would you love? And then just allow yourself to think and go, I am so happy and grateful now. So just allow yourself to go with this. Close your eyes if you want. Where are you living? Who is around you? What are you saying? What are you smelling? Are you laughing with your friends? Have you got a partner? Have you got a car? Have you got a home? Are you running your own business? What are you doing? Are you in the football team? What are you doing? Allow your mind to go with it. Just see yourself in that place. What are you wearing? What weight are you? What is your health like? Are you running? Are you swimming? What are you doing? Yeah? So when you get a taste of that and you think, I am so happy and grateful now that, and you write this down and you write it in the present tense. So I am so happy and grateful. I remember when I actually bought my little house in our Mutu Grove, I had set the thing that I wanted a 4-bedroom house on the flat, sunny section near schools. I was newly divorced with 3 young children running my own business. I was very clear what I wanted. 4-bedroom house on the flat, sunny section near schools. I didn't know how it was going to happen. I'd gone out with the agents. You have to take action, you have to take steps. Not finding it. And I was having a treatment with a lady, Tatiana, in Petone. And she said, can't see you at work this time. Can you come to my home? She lived in our Mutu Grove. Right opposite her house, there's a for sale sign. A private sale sign. I went and knocked on the door. I got one of those little railway cottages. Went in, Etty showed me round. Bedroom here, bedroom there, bedroom there, bedroom there. This section, flat, sunny section, not far from schools. If I hadn't taken the action step and going knocking on that door, asking Etty, I could have walked away and I wouldn't have got that house. We negotiated and I bought that house. Back in the day, 130,000. Now they're worth a lot more.
Wow.
But if I hadn't taken those action steps, if I hadn't had that clarity sending it out to the universe to come back to meet me, it wouldn't have happened. I had to have that clarity. I had to take those steps. I had to believe it was possible. So that happened. So what would you love? And at the end, so I'd like you to write something down for yourselves, even when you get home. I am so happy and grateful that I am now running my own business, doing this, doing that. I see this people, the business is bringing in a revenue of this, and be specific. And at the end, say this or something even greater still. Now, why do we write that at the end? Because we don't know what the universe has in store for us. It could be that they say, well, actually, you're going to be better at this, so I'm going to give you that, not initially what you asked for, because that's even better for you than what you thought. So, the second point is deciding for your dream. I decided for that house. I knew I wanted to have that house. So I had to take action steps. I wrote down clarity, what I wanted, then I followed through with action steps. I decided this was something I wanted to do. I went and found out, could I get a mortgage? Because I didn't believe, as a solo mum with hardly any income, that I could get a mortgage. but I took the action steps. I decided this was something I was going to do. So you have to decide for it and know that this is something I am willing to put the time and energy in for. Not, is that dream worthy of me? I mean, am I worthy of that dream? It's, is that dream worthy of my time and effort? Not the other way around. So you decide for it.
No, because you could be wasting time and
Yeah.
it's not something you love.
Yeah. Now, can you read this?
According to research at Stanford University, it doesn't matter what all of the letters in a word are. The only important thing is that the first and last letter be in the right place. This is because the human mind does not read every letter by itself, but the word as a whole.
Yes. So exactly. So you need to decide, if you want a new result, where are you now? Yeah? And where would you love to be? They're the only two things. Where are you now and where do you want to go?
Oh, the start and the end.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
The how.
Because I was like, you were siding or something.
Yeah. The how
True.
is none of your frigging business. Like the house. Yeah. I decided I wanted the house.
Oh, and when people ask you, how are you going to do that?
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter anyway, because
You decide for it. You take action steps towards it.
and achieve those
Yeah.
small steps.
Small steps. So yeah, with the house, I was clear what I wanted. I took the action steps, going to the bank, finding out these things. I went with agents, but then the universe says, oh, you're going to have a treatment with this lady. There's a house that's for private sale. We think is perfect for you. So me going to this lady's house transpired that I saw the house was the one I bought. The how was none of my business, but it did work out. Yeah? So the third step is befriending your fear. There's going to be fear every time. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So, this is, you get the things, the paradigms. Yeah, right. Who do you know? She's standing up there saying this. Oh yeah. She doesn't know my situation. She hasn't been in my shoes. All of
the
that.
how doesn't matter.
No. So all of these things, your paradigms, will come up and try to stop you, keep you stuck in your box. Yeah? And these are called paradigms, and they are going to come up. They love coming up. They love to keep you stuck. It's not a case that they want to keep you stuck. They just...
Oh, that's what they used to, right?
Yeah,
They're just
like,
reminding us.
I want you to stay safe. I know this. Don't move. Don't go out there, because if you go out there, I don't know what's going to happen, and I get frightened. So the little child in you is, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not safe. And you go, as the adult, it's okay. I've got this. We can do this. Okay? So they're going to come screaming at you, your paradigms. When you decide for something good in your life, and you go, heck, yeah. Or you could say, what if I fail? Now, can any of you remember when you were little, or if you've got children of your own, or you've got nieces, nephews, grandchildren? I have. When my granddaughter, pressure in my mind, she started to crawl. And she wanted to learn to walk because she thought, oh, that looks interesting, what they're doing. So she stands up, but she fell down. She stood up. She fell down. She stood up again. She fell down again. She didn't say, this walking lark I'm going to give up on. It's not for me. Did you? But what we do as adults is we go and try something once, twice, or maybe 3 times, and that's not for me. I'm going to give up. I'm a failure. I'm not good enough. We let that take us over. So you learn by falling down. We learn by making mistakes. We actually learn far more when we make a mistake than we do when we get it right. I took my aromatherapy exam and I had to train my brain with taking exams because I had the belief that I was terrible at exams. So I said this saying, information comes easily and effortlessly to me. I enjoy exams. Ugh, didn't want to come out my mouth. My body actually rejected those words. It didn't want me to believe them, but I kept repeating them, kept repeating them, kept repeating them, until when any of my friends says, oh, you got your aromatherapy exam coming up. Yeah, information comes easily and effortlessly to me. I enjoy exams. I got 99% for that exam. But do you know what? The one question I got wrong, what is antipyretic? I remember. All the other 99, I've forgotten. But the one I got wrong,
Wow.
I remembered. So, we learn by falling down. So, Oprah
What's
Winfrey
antipyretic?
stops itching. There you go. So, Oprah Winfrey was fired by TV executives because she was not fit for TV. Lone Star, the application was refused 242 times because they didn't think it was a good idea. So, fear and failure are prerequisites for achieving your great dreams. Befriending your fear, part of you wants to go forward and part of you wants to play small. And that's fear. And we have to just befriend it. And as I say, false evidence appearing real is an acronym for fear. So fear, doubt and worry can stop your dreams. So you need to take action towards it. Have the clarity of knowing what you want. So the 3 keys to mastering your dreams is designing. Know with clarity exactly what you want. Write it down. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm so happy and grateful now that I've passed all my school cert exams. I'm in the local team or whatever it is. Deciding for your dream and then befriending it. So that's you are worthy of your dream and a life you love. Now my gift for any of you here is I give a strategy session. So I take you through, we work through what it is that you want. Now this is worth about $250 and I take each person through it and we walk you through a strategy session and we go through this and work out what is right for you. So, William Murray, he was actually on the team with Edmund Hillary, but he had a choice. First of all, Edmund Hillary asked him, do you want to come on the expedition to Everest? And he said, how much is it? Oh, sorry, that's too much. Edmund Hillary, second time, said to Murray, do you want to come on the expedition? He asked the same question, how much? Yeah, too expensive. Third time, Edmund Hillary asked Murray, do you want to come on the expedition? This time he asked a different question. How much is the deposit? And what happened is Edmund Hillary and Murray found the southern face up to the top of Everest as a team, and they made it. So until one is committed, there is hesitancy, the chance to draw back, always ineffectiveness. And whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power and magic in it. So that's the little presentation.